I have a new video for you because we need to talk about Anna Campbell. This YouTuber has used her platform to trap young women in toxic relationships. Not only that, but she has taken advantage of these young girlfriends and sometimes got physical. From issues with substances to inappropriate chats with minors, Anna has gotten away with a lot. But today we are holding her accountable. So let's get into it. If you guys don't know who Anna Campbell is, I actually didn't know who she was either, but she's been online for a very long time. She actually created her YouTube channel back in January 2007. So January, pretty much 2006. So she's been online for over a decade, and she has a YouTube channel with over 400,000 subscribers. Here's Anna's channel, and she creates a variety of content, mostly story times, including stories about mental health issues or certain drugs that she has done before. If you look at her banner, it says new videos every other day, which is a huge promise to make. And it doesn't look like she posts every other day, maybe every other month. And in this screenshot, you guys can get an idea of the type of content that Anna creates. Her last video was uploaded over a month ago, but she did drop a video like 2 days ago of her apologizing to her most recent ex-girlfriend. I mean, it wasn't really much of an apology, and she deleted it 30 minutes after posting it, and then since then, people have been re-uploading it. Then those people have been getting strikes from Anna. She's been trying to keep it off the internet, but we will be talking about that video at the very end. A little bit more about Anna. Like I mentioned earlier, she is 28 years old. She has over 400,000 subscribers, and she is being accused of harming multiple girlfriends as well as getting them addicted to substances. There are also accusations against Anna, including minors, and I don't really want to get into those right now. If you guys want to check out some YouTube channels below, I'm going to link a bunch of YouTube channels because a few of these guys have done a really great job at covering Anna and holding her accountable. So go check the pinned comment below and go watch their videos. These people have been collecting information, which is really hard to do when it comes to Anna Campbell because she deactivates, she activates, she deletes, she gets rid of a lot of receipts, but there is still a lot out there. And I don't want to touch on the minor situation, but I'm going to give you guys a quick idea of the type of interactions that Anna has had with minors, like this screenshot that was recently put out on Twitter. Someone shared a conversation they had with Anna back in 2017 when they were 15 years old. They said, "Anna, F me." She replied, "Hard?" And they said, "Yeah, real hard. Ew, oh my gosh." And she replied, "Yes, babe," which she should probably check someone's age before replying this type of stuff. I mean, it's James Charles energy. She would also have multiple group chats with a bunch of minors on her main Twitter page, which I believe is deactivated right now and probably will be deactivated forever because she has no idea what type of messages she has on that account. But here is a preview of another screenshot of a chat she had with minors. And in this chat, she asks the fans if slugs, do something. I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube. And she replied with, "The thought of that actually repulses me." Everyone freaked out and she said, "Too much slime in one situation. I'll pass." I don't know if you guys can get what's going on there, but pretty much she asked if a slug could things could come out of it. And then she talked about how that would be really slimy. I don't know. Why are you talking about these inappropriate situations with minors, especially when you're talking about animals? Like, ew. But that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Anna. There is so much when it comes to this story, and I'm going to try my best to retell it to you guys because multiple other people have told these stories. They've done a great job at it, and there's just so much history here. So let's go back to one of Anna's first online relationships with Natalia Taylor. Natalia is also a YouTuber, and she has over 2 million subscribers. Natalia was 20 years old when she met Anna, and Anna was 23. Throughout this video, you will see that Anna has a preference for young women around 18 and 19 years old. Even though she's 28 years old right now, she still likes these young girls, and I feel like it's because they are in vulnerable situations and she could just scoop them up out of their lives and take advantage of them. But when it came to Natalia Taylor, things were different because they actually had a full-blown YouTube channel together called Natana for their relationship. They were really active on social media and fans loved their relationship. But they started to notice that Natalia became more withdrawn from her main channel and she was really only ever posting on Natana with Anna. There was something really wrong with the videos posted on the Natana channel. They were kind of poorly edited and both Natalia and Anna seemed really out of it. But Natana was huge and people loved their relationship. Towards the end of their relationship, Natalia was silent on her own personal social media accounts, and fans started becoming concerned because they saw photos of her out and she looked very thin and skinny and unwell. So a lot of people believe that she was having substance issues with Anna and they were both using, editing these videos while they're high and then releasing them out to the public. And even though people stand their relationship, they were worried about their well-being. Natalia and Anna ended up breaking up, and their breakup wasn't pretty because a lot of people sent Natalia hate because at this point in Anna's life, she was kind of going through it. Her grandma was really ill and she was passing away in the hospital, and people kind of shamed Natalia for getting out of this relationship when Anna really needed her. This all led to Natalia taking a huge break from social media, stepping away and getting her life back together. Then she released a video on her YouTube channel explaining where she went. In this video, she opens up about her substance issues and the truth about everything. She made it really clear in this video that she did not want to make it a hate video against Anna because Anna was a big part of her life. She, doesn't want to blame her for the substance issues because they were using together, but she also thought she could trust Anna because Anna was a mental health specialist and she knew a lot about drugs, but really the drugs took over Natalia's life. And I want to give you guys a trigger warning because she did share photos of her body at that point, and I'm going to share them with you guys. So again, trigger warning right now if you don't want to see when she looks very thin and stuff. I know this is really triggering, so I want to give you guys a proper warning. With all the substances that Natalia and Anna were using, Natalia lost a lot of weight. She didn't feel good, and at this point, she felt like she hit rock bottom. I definitely encourage you guys to go and watch her video if you really want to understand their relationship. There's so much to it and I cannot do it justice in this video, so definitely go check it out. But there's something I have to bring up because you guys know me, I can't just shy away from information, and if I see something that bothers me, I have to address it. And there was actually a picture that came out that leaked or something of Natalia, Anna, and some minor all kissing together at one point. So trigger warning right here. Here is that photo. So this was released online and a lot of fans were confused on why they would be kissing a minor and gross, what's going on here. Please explain yourself. I'm not too sure if Anna has made a statement on this photo, but Natalia has. And actually, she has taken full accountability. I was thinking maybe she would have used an excuse, maybe she was on some substances, maybe she was drinking, but she took full accountability. And I believe that everyone should accept her apology, especially because the person who she was violating in that photo with Anna, they have accepted her apology. They're trying to move on. And I was okay, I have to bring this up because it's just disgusting to me and I think it's foul. But also, Natalia agrees that it's disgusting and foul, and she has recognized that, and that's very rare when it comes to influencers actually acknowledging their wrongdoing without trying to excuse it or easily push it off to Anna or someone else. Now we need to talk about Taylor Lynn because she also dated Anna before and she's also an influencer. Here is her YouTube channel and she currently has 232,000 subscribers. It actually turns out that Taylor Lynn is currently raising money so that she could sue Anna Campbell. Here is a tweet I found earlier on her page where she claims that she is raising money for a lawsuit against Anna, which would be awesome because nobody has held Anna accountable. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Taylor, because she actually met Anna when she was 18 and Anna was 24. Taylor has probably been the most outspoken person when it comes to Anna Campbell, and she claims that Anna is the type of woman who is going to suck the innocence right out of you. This article quotes Taylor saying that Anna stole the innocence of many young women with no remorse. I feel like I've given you guys a lot of trigger warnings, but Taylor has really gone through it with Anna, and she has actually been R-worded. You guys know I don't get that descriptive when it comes to my channel because we have to be censored here in YouTube land, but yes, Taylor has shared before that she has been R-worded by Anna, and that's something we need to discuss. Taylor actually claims that she wasn't able to consent with hooking up with Anna, but Anna went ahead and did it anyways when she was blackout drunk and again unable to consent. It's actually disgusting to see the way that Anna speaks about women, because when she was talking about Taylor, you know, having a relationship with Taylor, she was of course talking to her group chats and flexing and stuff. And one of the group chats, she said something that I cannot get out of my mind. It is so gross. In these messages, Anna claims that she's going to F Taylor, and she laughs about Taylor being young. She also claims that she's going to make her fall in love with her, which makes me think that Anna is extremely manipulative. Anna isn't only manipulative to these young girls, but she's also really dangerous, because only the second night that Taylor met Anna, she was already like ODing on substances. In this tweet, Taylor shares that she met Anna very young at a rave, and Anna gave her so much substances that she was having convulsions, and that they should have called an ambulance, but they took a picture instead. Like Natalia and Anna's relationship, Taylor and Anna weren't perfect either, and they broke up a ton, like back and forth, in and out. It was extremely unstable. And during one of their breaks, Anna met her most recent ex-girlfriend, Kaylee. Here's a picture of Kaylee Jade and Anna the first day that they met. This was back in 2019 when Kaylee was 19 years old and Anna was 26. Kaylee had a lot going on in her life at this point because she is, of course, LGBT. Her family was really unaccepting of it all, so she had no family and was in a very vulnerable situation, which is perfect for Anna because she can take advantage of her. Kaylee claims that she has been manipulated by Anna in their relationship and she has physically harmed her. We're going to talk a little bit more about what Kaylee has been going through with Anna a little bit later in this video, but similar to Taylor, the second time that Anna and Kaylee hung out, they went to a rave. And guess what happened? At the rave, Kaylee and Anna did way too many substances, and both of them ended up in the ER. You guys will notice throughout this video that Anna is really unstable, and actually she bounced between Kaylee and Taylor for some time. Anna actually really screwed over Kaylee, and there was a really awkward moment when Kaylee and Taylor were on the phone, and Taylor informed Kaylee that Anna told her that when Anna and Kaylee were hooking up, that Anna was actually thinking about Taylor, which is such a weird thing to say and just so, like, I don't know, like high school petty.
Why would I want to hurt you any more than you?
You didn't even want to tell me. You asked me before you told me, you said, I'm going to tell you something that's really disgusting and it's going to hurt you. And you were like,
I literally said that.
You literally said, I wouldn't want to know if it was me. And I was like, at this point, nothing can hurt me. I thought nothing could, and then you told me that, and it was like, wow. Like, wow.
Exactly.
Like, if you were having someone and you were like, I'm not feeling it, this isn't right, X, Y, Z, you are 26. I was 18. You could have simply been like, I don't want to do this.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention she said she was moved on before you guys had, right?
That's what I asked for. We had met before and hung out a whole weekend in a hotel room, slept in the same bed, and I looked at her and I said, I don't want to have you till I know you're moved on because I don't want to be a rebound.
So,
what happened?
So if she had a blank face while she was you and said it didn't feel right, she lied about saying she was moved on because you wouldn't do that if you were moved on from.
I'm not entirely sure when Taylor and Anna officially broke up, but after that whole situation, it seemed like they were done, and it was more like Anna and Kaylee, and Taylor was now against Anna, because then Taylor released a video exposing Anna. In a 2-hour and 40-minute long video, Taylor exposed everything. The video was originally titled The End of Anna Campbell, but it's been recently updated to Anna Campbell is Dangerous. In this video, she tells the story of when Anna R-worded her the night that she was blackout drunk, which is a serious allegation because now it's like, Anna R-worded someone, which is huge. Like, that's a crime. I mean, Taylor could not consent, so that's what it is. Anna first claimed that she was sober that night that they hooked up, but then later on corrected and said that she was actually as messed up as Taylor was. Anna also rebukes Taylor's statements that she could have done this to her because actually Anna claims that she was R-worded by a guy a few days earlier, so how could have she R-worded Taylor? Which doesn't add up at all. At this point, Taylor and Anna are going back and forth. It is an online war. And actually, Anna goes on Instagram Live and shares that she recently harmed herself because of these accusations and all the stress that it has caused, and that Kaylee is now in a mental health hospital.
If you're gonna get triggered, then get off of this right now. Dear Taylor Lynn Pendergraft, you are going to drive me to my grave. You are telling the world that I you. Not only that, you called my mom and you told my mom that I raped you. You told my dad that I raped you. You told hundreds of thousands of people that I raped you. Were you more drunk than me? Yes, you were. We dated for 2.5 years. And now Kaylee is in the hospital. I brought Kaylee back in my life with confidence that we would be best friends again. And now she is being dragged in this drama for what? Kaylee has done nothing. Kaylee has done absolutely nothing, and now she's stuck in a hospital. Do you understand this? This is everybody's fault. This is the internet's fault. This is Taylor's fault. This is everybody's fault. This is the internet.
Later on, we find out that Kaylee was actually in the hospital because she was struggling with a certain substance, one that starts with an X. I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube. And she was also having a hard time because she saw a video of Anna making out with some guy in public, and I'm assuming that triggered her.
The night that Anna said she got raped. This is the real reason that Kaylee went to the psych ward.
After Kaylee actually got out of the hospital, Anna was fully prepared to give her more of that substance that she was just struggling with, and even showed her how she can roll it up and smoke it. Like, oh, so bad. At this point, Anna and Taylor are just going back and forth. And actually, Anna went on her Instagram to try to get people to sympathize with her, but it really just looks like she's trying to manipulate this story and trying to save her fan base.
If no one knows what's going on, I just had a complete breakdown on Twitter. And I think the only way that anybody's going to understand that I really can't take this anymore is if I go on live and I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I can't take this anymore. Like, Taylor is still saying I her. Taylor is still saying I can't deal with this anymore. Accusing me of again.
On her birthday.
On my birthday! Like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Please. Stop, Taylor. If you're watching this, please stop. Like, please. Please, somebody send this to Taylor. Please just stop. Why is everyone saying get off live? Because I want to show people that Taylor's actually driving me crazy? Like, fine, then get off live. Get off live. Watch this be the last live you ever see me. Get off. Get off. And you know what to blame? End it. End it.
Obviously, Anna is an extremely emotional person, and trust me, I understand mental health issues, but you also need to understand, like, when to get off and go and take care of those issues. Anyways, she did actually respond to Taylor's video about her. It's titled, "This Ends Here." And again, she goes on a long rant against Taylor. It's unnecessary, and it seems like she's being extremely defensive. And since that first video, she has made several videos, and she continues to talk about Taylor on her channel and on social media. It seems like Anna has a tough time letting go of her exes. She's constantly bringing them up in her current relationship. She's bringing bringing them up online. Like, I don't know why she's so invested in her ex's life, why she's back and forth, back and forth. Obviously, there's some issues when it comes to that because she needs to just let them go and let them live and be happy. I mean, even Natalia, who I believe has fully moved on, Anna still tries to drag her sometimes because Anna's miserable. The most recent time that Anna has talked about Taylor was in this video. She put out this video, The Truth About Taylor Lynn, with receipts. Now let's go ahead and talk about Kaylee and her story with Anna, because on social media, they really tried to make their relationship seem perfect, like they were perfectly happy, so supportive of each other, but people were able to see in glimpses of live streams and things like that, that they were really not happy, and that actually Anna seemed to be quite mean to Kaylee. I mean, look at this little compilation of Anna just being straight up rude.
Rude. Who am I being rude to? Babe, ow! Then I'll put more in it. No, babe, we're getting off. We don't need to get off right now. Get off, get off. And you know what to blame? End it, end it. I'm not tired.
Well, Kaylee officially exposed Anna on May 26th. She posted several tweets where she claims that Anna got physical with her, destroyed her belongings, tore apart their house. Like, she really destroyed the relationship. Kaylee tried her best to help Anna, but it was never good enough. And that people claiming that, Kaylee was just with Anna for gifts and things, and, Anna was paying for everything. They need to understand that it was not worth it when, Anna was freaking out on her. I do believe there's a little truth to that. Not that Kaylee was trying to be with Anna for gifts, but that Anna actually would use gifts to try to manipulate their relationships and try to buy off these girls because, she would pay for everything and they felt comfortable and safe. And usually they were in vulnerable situations like Kaylee. I mean, her mom wasn't accepting of her, identity, and she had no family. It was just her and Anna. I also believe that Kaylee did try to help Anna, and she tried to help her get sober, but it just never worked out, and she needed to get out. I do believe that Kaylee was trying to help Anna, but Anna just doesn't want help herself. Anna would also get physical with Kaylee, and actually we're going to be talking a bit about that. So I want to give you guys a trigger warning that we're going to be talking about a few instances when Anna got physical with Kaylee, and you're going to see pictures as well. So again, a big trigger warning. Let's talk about January 7th, because a lot went down. As you guys can see, here is a broken lamp right here because Anna just went around destroying things after a live stream went up. And honestly, the live stream was really awkward. Anna was being really rude and people felt like there was something wrong there. If you were to ask Anna, she would claim that she's never hurt Kaylee. And actually, Anna was hurting herself, like hitting herself during a panic attack, and that Kaylee was trying to get her to stop, and that maybe she got hit or pushed during that point, but she was never like getting physical with Kaylee, but that's just not the truth. Here's a picture of Kaylee's hand where you can see it is all red and swollen, allegedly from Anna. There's also some really horrifying video footage that Kaylee took of Anna freaking out in the background. I'm going to play a very small clip of it, but if you want to go watch the full clip, one of those YouTube channels I pinned below in the comments would definitely have it. When it comes to Anna's excuses for all of this, she has plenty, and she likes to blame her anxiety medicine for, making her out of the mind, and that she's just had a really bad day. But Kaylee wanted to reassure that this wasn't just a bad day. In a tweet, she wrote, "It wasn't just one time. And yes, Anna, you throwing me to the ground can leave bruises all over my legs. And the fact that you're trying to say it like I'm lying." Kaylee actually provided a screenshot of text messages of her and a friend where she tells her friend that Anna put her hands on her and not to say anything. This happened on February 21st. This was also taken on February 21st, and as you guys can see, Kaylee looks really just upset, distraught, and you can see there are bruises on her neck. I'm not exactly sure if this picture is from the same incident, but Kaylee also shared another picture of her legs, and as you guys can see, they are extremely bruised up. There are also clips online that prove that Anna has gotten really physical with Kaylee, like this one where she's just throwing around Kaylee's stuff all over the apartment, destroying things.
Please stop breaking things, please stop.
Oh, Mom.
Please. Please stop.
Stop!
And you know what? Anna knows that she's destructive because she even said in another video clip to Kaylee that she's destroying her. And you can hear Kaylee's just trying to remind Anna, like, no, you're a good person. You're a good person. And she's just so trapped and jaded by Anna and her manipulation that Anna even knows that she's a bad person because of what she's doing to Kaylee.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear I'm a good person. It's literally all of a sudden, I think I'm this good person, I think I'm this nice person, I'm like the worst person ever. It's crazy, I always think I'm a good person and I'm so nice, but I'm not. I'm like the most person that I know. I'm breaking you. I'm breaking the one person that's there for me through everything. I don't deserve to be alive, Kaylee.
So Anna and Kaylee officially broke up in May 2021, so just recently. Kaylee has actually appeared in a bunch of Anna's videos on her channel, and she wants Anna to take them down. She actually released text messages asking Anna to take down the videos, and this was on May 20th, so we can assume that they were done by then. And even most recently, Anna actually did apologize, not really apologize, but kind of tried to apologize for this situation and save herself, but she deleted the video 30 minutes later. Kaylee actually tweeted out, "Not me finding out that Anna deleted her apology video before I even got to see it. Guess I'll never get an apology. F you, Anna Campbell." And it really wasn't much of an apology at all. I have the video. I mean, it's been an entire mess. We'll talk a little bit about the video in just one second, but I do want to mention that she has taken off her Instagram and her Twitter. She's deactivated both. And Anna has posted this statement on her TikTok. I mean, she's informing everyone that she is stepping away because of these accusations and she needs to take care of herself and her mental health, acting like she's the person who's been harmed here when she's been harming multiple women for years now. They're all coming forward and she's just like, oh no, let me cry and try to get sympathy. Like, you cannot use your mental health issues to harm other people, to justify harming other people or excusing your behavior. It needs to stop here. And her apology was absolute crap. I mean, I've watched it. I'll try to link it below because some people have been doing it on Google Drives and stuff. And like, you can't just like post an hour-long apology and then delete it 30 minutes later. Like, we're going to get the apology. This is the internet. Welcome. But what is Anna doing? She's not taking care of her mental health like she's claiming in her TikTok, but she's rather sitting around and copyright striking everyone who posts her apology. So we're not going to include any of her apology here. We're not going to include any clips or anything. So Anna can't do anything to me. But as you guys can see here, she is issuing copyright claims for anyone who uploads her recent video. How are you going to be sorry or apologize or try to fix the situation and just go ahead and delete it? I think it's such a bad look for Anna, and it just reminds me that this person is extremely toxic. And there's still so much more that we haven't talked about in this video. Like, I know of someone named Maddie who recently exposed Anna because they had a relationship. It was inappropriate. Anna manipulated her, and I will link her video below. But there is just so much to this situation. I can't put it, I mean, I don't think I could, do anyone justice by trying to make one video with everything. So I'm going to link a bunch below, including a petition to deplatform Anna. And I believe this is a serious, serious thing and that we need to take it serious because this woman for years now, she's been on YouTube since 2007, but for years now, she's been using her platform to attract young women, manipulate them in vulnerable situations. And, there's Andy who struggled with substances. And honestly, there's so many other women we did not even mention. I feel like we only talked about 3 or 4. So Anna needs to be stopped and we need to hold her accountable, and I'm here to do so. And after making this video, I mean, it's just opening the door. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Anna. Maybe I'll even talk to Natalia because she was tweeting out that she wants to talk to people about this, and I would do an interview with her or something because I feel like Anna's extremely problematic, and it's time that we make it known so that other people don't fall, victim to her plan. I mean, I feel like it's such a plan because the way that that she manipulates each girl like in the same way, bounces in between, them, brings up her exes. It's just all so bad. And I just don't think that, Anna is the person who we need to feel bad for, even though she's trying to make all of her fans feel so bad for her. But anyways, I hope you guys know that I stand with everyone who has been violated. And I am so appreciative of everyone who has done research, who's holding Anna accountable. So many of you guys have reached out to me, and there's not a lot of great resources out there. I mean, there's a lot of great smaller channels with videos that are chef's kiss, but there's not a lot of articles, not a lot of like publicity around this. And I feel like it should be well known that Anna Campbell is someone you should stay far away from. But I don't really want to open any P.O. box items here. I just feel like it's kind of weird with this video. It's so draining. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys have any video ideas for me, here's my email below. But until next time, I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.